Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back in Southwest Florida, and today I'm going to be redesigning and reworking and making a daily driver for you guys in a server. So you guys don't have to worry about getting kicked because most servers don't let you have performance parts on. I don't think I don't have any performance parts on this, any proper performance parts on this yet. I'll show you guys which ones most servers allow and which ones they don't allow. They don't allow any engine or force induction, but sometimes if you need a fast car and it's just a little slow, put on stage one at max. Put on stage one to get a little bit of more power, a little bit more power. Stage one. Do not put turbos if your car doesn't have turbos. They will notice. But stage one or stage two, not a big deal. You can't really tell it's really modified, so I'll go with stage one or stage two, so they won't know. Force induction, do not do that. Just this. And if it's a really fast car, keep it stock. If it has 1,000, just keep it at 1,000. 1,000's a good power. Brakes. Brakes, it doesn't matter. You guys who brakes. This most servers do not care about this. So I'm gonna go with sport brakes because I haven't unlocked those, and I'm gonna go for more. And actually, I'm gonna keep just a stock weight bias. And the weight. The weight, they also most servers do not care about weight either. So I'm gonna wait till I get my rank higher. I'm gonna get this one for our roleplay servers. Tires. Also, I believe the most servers don't let drift tires, but grip tires are fine. But some servers you have to check if they allow drift tires. Transmission, I believe, yeah, I believe transmissions don't do anything either. Suspension is up to you. I believe you can have like a bouncer, like a laggy car. I don't know how it works because I'm personally trying to get into one right now, and I need to see the rules still. So yeah, wheel width. They also don't care. Drivetrain. Drivetrain, I recommend rear wheel drive or all wheel drive because front wheel drive, so it's gonna be annoying getting out the corners. So you might get in trouble for that. Rear wheel drive also, if you convert it to rear wheel drive, I recommend just turning it to an all wheel drive car. Here, this is up to you. You don't want a lot of wheel spin either because they don't want you to hoon around. So try to make it a good coast. I have some other videos showing how to do it for drag car, race car, and other things. Steering, you just want a normal steering so you could get out of the corners properly. Not too much either. Proper steering so you don't get in trouble. Gearing, I recommend long gears so you shift later instead of right away. I'm gonna extend these gears, but whoa. I recommend extending the gears. So I extended the gears on this. I recommend extending gears so when you're driving like this, when you're normally just driving around, you don't want to short gears. Usually you have to go. You're going quicker acceleration, and quicker acceleration makes it so you go past speed limits faster. So then you're gonna get caught more. So longer gear makes it so you don't go as fast. And I cannot tell what I'm doing. So longer gears help like this. And now I hit 70, like your first gear. So I'm not doing it that fast. So I'm to here, and 50. I shifted up already, so I knew I could have stopped it. But on other cars, you really can't tell when, because they're going so fast. You can't even tell when you're gonna hit 60, because most servers go up to 60 or 55. So you want to be careful on how fast you're going. So you gotta be careful with that. This car also has grip tires, so I don't think it will spin. This is my normal car that I have built that for a session. So when I'm gonna join one, so this is a good car for it. But mostly some servers don't let limited, so go for something that's not limited. All my cars are limited, so except for this Honda Civic Si, something like this will work. But this car exactly won't work. You guys could tell why. Something like this won't work because you could obviously tell it's modified. It's quicker, but lowering your car, putting new wheels, this makes it look nice. So I know most Civic won't be doing this. I believe I have shorter gears on this. So shorter gears do this. Look, Actually, this thing is pretty slow. Shorter gears or longer gears, that's up to you. Actually, you could do it, but I like longer gears, so it takes a little longer to get up to speed, and then I don't get in trouble because if I go a little bit over the speed limit. That's my style of building it. And also something with it I made for the Ford Mustang. Here's the GT500. I'll show you guys how I'm gonna build this thing. So paint, wheels, all up to you. Paint wheels, all up to you. Performance. This is where servers get a little picky. Engine, you want nothing. Induction, nothing. Brakes, it's up to you. I'll go for those and rear bias. Weight, up to you. I'm gonna go for a little bit of a lighter car. Tires, up to you. I'm gonna keep the stock tires. Trans, up to you. Suspension, up to you as well. But for me personally, I like a lower car. One sec. Let me just get this thing angled properly. So preload slammed. You also do not want to slam your car like how I'm doing right now, because when you do this, then your car gets a little too low, then you can't move it. You can't drive over sometimes curves and stuff when you get pulled over, and hopefully you don't, because that's what this video is for, so you don't get pulled over. So you could have a proper car and fitment tool. So you could have a proper car and then have a good car, so the server host or staff doesn't get angry because your car is modified too fast, or if your car feels a little too slow, you could kind of modify so it feels a little faster, so the server host might still notice it's a little fast since you're driving one of the slowest cars, but it will be helpful if you tune it a little bit so you don't hold up traffic when you get off a stop sign. I'm not trying to turn into the traffic. So that wheel width, same by my suspension. Wheel width, this is up to you. Personally, I like a wider wheel, but you guys go skinnies or full wide. I want a flush fit on my GT500. Some servers don't allow the GT500, but most servers actually are fine with this thing in the session, so that's why I'm tuning this thing. Differential, up to you. I like this a little higher, coast a bit higher, and preload a little higher. And then steering, as I said, is up to you. Steering, I'm gonna set up to here. I want a little bit. Let's see, go back to stock. I want a little more turning. I like a little more turning than usual. And then gearing. For this car, I'm gonna go for a little bit shorter gears. Actually, yeah, shorter gears for this car. And I went for shorter gears in the GT500. Since this thing is supercharged, I don't want to put turbo on it or do anything. Plus, 700 horsepower is enough for a car, so that's why I'm not gonna put any big power upgrades on it, and that is not allowed in a server. So I like brakes, so like when I'm trying to stop, like here, like I was trying to stop, sometimes brakes doesn't allow you to stop because they're too fast. And do not do this. You want tires, because if you have a fast car, you want tires, so your car doesn't want to go into the wall. It's one of the most slipperier cars in the game, so it likes to hoon around. But you want to be careful. Since I upgrade my brakes, not my tires, this car does a lot better. You want to have good brakes and a good car in general, so you could have a good time in a session and not get pulled over and have fun with other people. So the cars that I'll recommend to you are for a session is, and then you do not tune these though. These are good session cars. When you're playing, and you could tune them to be fun cars in a session. The GT86, the BMW the M4. This one, they really don't care about this one. Most people, most servers let it go. Most servers ban this one. This thing's not usually banned. It's a nice car. This one you might want to put on a little fast stage 1 engine, but if it gives too much power, do not put a stage 1 engine on. You don't want to have too much power in one. This one's fine. This one's really fun to drive. Hatchback, all of them are fine. I think I messed that one out. All of these are fine. SUVs. There's a lot of cars in this game. So yeah. Next one, I'm gonna make a top speed one. Next time I make one, it's gonna be about top speed. And it's gonna be also, I'm gonna be using the Exorcist on top speed. If you guys want an off-road, I believe I made off-road one. If I don't have an off-road one, I'll make it. Yeah, I don't have an off-road one. When I make an off-road one, I'll give you guys an off-road one if you want. If this video gets 20 views, that's when I'm gonna make the next one, because I will know if people want to watch it, because if I don't get any views, there's no point in making it. So at 20 views, I'll make a off-road one, then a top speed, and yeah, I don't have any SUVs. If I had an SUV, I would have made one. Okay guys, bye, see you guys, and see you guys soon, probably when I make the next video sometime soon. Bye.